let's continue playing Open XCOM Final Mod Pack. We have a number of shot down ships here. We have a Terror mission ship, we have a large scout, and we have another large scout. So this is what we're interested in, and it's Snake Man, and we're just going to take this on with the team that is close by. And was there anything else? Just trying to remember. No, there wasn't. We might as well go and take out another one. Large scout ship. They're the same, so we'll send out the XCOM Topper team to go and deal with that one as well. So those will be the missions for today then. Let's get to this first one underway. So likely to be the more difficult mission here. Just making sure we got everybody. Actually, Vegan Bob has a reasonable size skill. Strength of 58. I think 58's on the bubble of being useful. You might as well give him that. I don't feel it's going to do much harm other than the fact he can't really use it, but you know, it'll be fine. 100 size strength for Scarlet. Yeah, you need a Psyamp as well, actually. Drop those things. Because with a 50 skill, it's reasonable to have a go. Alright, let's get on with this. Secapod. Advance and do some initial scouting, because we love this thing. The Cult of Steve moves on 2 legs now, and it is awesome. Alright. Plasma tank. The biggest thing with Steve, he's just immune to plasma. And no sign of a ship yet. We're in the desert, which is the most open-ish of the areas. But still. Crimson Tape up top, duck and ready. Joker up top and has spotted one. Okay, we have flaming dinosaurs to worry about. Which is good to know. So we might want to be on... We might want to do the whole anti-chrysalid tactic and start floating everywhere. Oh, Doom Guy. Up top. I don't know how effective Secapods are against fire. But we might find out soon. Markalor. And let's move Vegan Bob up top. Alright, lots of movement, but nothing much happening. Yeah, I was starting to think that they didn't actually have a ship. And they might not, based on what's remaining. Yeah, but I don't think we're going to get a lot of Illyrium out of this one. Just having that feeling. Alright, reserve snapshots. Nothing found. Nash Nash. Those things are really weak to plasma, or we're just getting really lucky with our damage hits. Joker? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to have Crimson Tape on backup GC, but we'll advance anyway. Being Bob into position. And do we have any more Psychers you need training? We do. Moonbeam. As I say, we get a lot of reaction fire because of our various levels and things. Let's try it. Hello. Oh, don't think you need to wait for a snapshot. You want to give him a hug! No hugs for him, apparently. Okay. Take the shot. Oh, they got lasers. They've learned about the Secapod. Meanwhile, though, I feel the Secapod just goes with an auto fire here. Okay, maybe they're not resilient to plasma. How much does that do? Actually, I suppose I've got is very little in the way of armor. And he was wounded. Alright, Nash, let's go and take the kill here then. Along we move, and we'll remember to put the snapshots back on. Vegan Bob. Advance. Doom Guy advances. Markler advances. Moonbeam advances. And two people hanging out of ship. Oh, we still got you to deal with, actually. I forgot about you. Well, maybe we're doing some long-range shooting in a moment, then. Crimson Tape. Are you on the same Z level? You are not. Good shooting. Joker. Forward and just keep an eye on things. It's crying blood! Yeah, we did betray it after all, so I'm not surprised. Alright, so something flickered, so I imagine there's something around here. Could be... oh no, it'd be over here. Aim shot. Okay, Secapod might as well head up this way. Scarlet then. Well, we can see, but I think we're going to train other Psychers at this point rather than use you. I don't know whether we'll be able to do this with line of sight rules, but... nope. Snapshot, save. Doom Guy advances. Markler advances. Moonbeam advances. Yeah, nobody's got line of sight, so I guess it's just going to be Scarlet. And we will, of course, get mind control because there's really no reason not to. Okay. And... I mean, you can get a new weapon, I suppose, but we're going to throw this over there anyway. And there we go. In turn, and not a lot really happening. Vegan Bob advances. We'll have Scarlet. I should probably not use the Commander of XCOM and our best Psyker for entry duty. So we're going to actually have you move to there. Joker, position. And spots nothing. Didn't I have another person in here? Sure, I had somebody close by. I might have been in the process of moving Nash over. That might be what I'm thinking. All right, Doom Guy along as well. We're not going to get a lot of Illyrium out of this mission, I've decided. Alright, Mark Law then. Mind control successful. I mean, we are moving closer to his guns, but ultimately I feel we're just using him for psionic target practice. Alright, Secapod, in we go. And this is how you make an entrance. Okay. So got plenty of cover on the doorways. We got Moonbeam who can cover the Secapod for the moment. Rose who's going to assist with entry on this side. Crazy guy can move along. In turn. I mean, if they start blasting the Secapod, it's resilient to plasma. And while they do have some laser weapons, not convinced. Oh. I'm surprised there's that many of them there, but then I suppose they can fall down, can't they? Right, mind control successful. Let's... They're all armed with plasmas. They knew a Secapod was coming. They knew. Yeah, have a laser rifle. Meanwhile, I'm going to go off and see if I can find any friends. No friends have been found. Sad face. Okay, that's about all we can do exploration-wise with the Secapod. And again, Scarlet should not be an entry GC. Yeah, she's only got 6 time units, but I feel this is fine. Markalor. Psionic target practice, let's get you closer. Joker can't do too much from that position. Already cleared that area off. So it's now just a case of getting in and advancing up the ship. So, Nash Nash. Vegan Bob, if you would. Actually, yeah, we want to get some people some experience, so let's go and get this done. Dingbat doesn't really need to do too much. We'll have him just scout the outside. He can always drill his way into a ship if he really wants to, but Rose could do with some experience points, so we'll try and move you in, see what we can do with you. And return. Was not immediately destroyed, however, we do have a target. Okay. Moonbeam. Yeah, so we knew there's some that fell down through here. But since we know that area is reasonably clear, we can leave it. Yeah, so nothing sneaking around and hurting us from this end. I suppose there's a chance that somebody can drop in on the Secapod, but seems unlikely. Alright, Joker in backup position. Again, should not be entering with our commander, but you know. Our commander is there. Markalor. Alright, Rose moves in. Vegan Bob can't move to there actually, but we'll position up for next turn. Actually, you might be able to... Nah, you're probably faster where you are. They're on the top floor if they're anywhere. Rose advances. Okay, no psionics coming off right this second. Play this slow and carefully. Rose, open the door. The lack of findings is a bit disturbing, but... because we're still hearing a lot of doors. Aha! Alright, Rose has found one. Okay, we've still got a snapshot in reserve. Moonbeam. Mind control successful. Hello. Alright, if you can welcome me down there, we now know this is safe, and we can get this kill done. Yeah, Scarlet we're fairly sure is going to be fine as well, so... Betrayal! Alright, Vegan Bob. Oh, mind control failed. Well, might as well go with the aimed shot here. Badunk. And... oh! Well, this is why you have people set up for reaction fire. We got no Illyrium out of that. That's the annoying bit. But still, Moonbeam gets Master of Puppetry. And we get a crash site 97. So, same kind of philosophy. If you've got a 50 plus psi skill, I'm probably going to give you a psi amp anyway. You really should have a sky amp. Why have you not got one? Ilya, the 100 psi strength. You need that psi amp. Okay. So this side, because I was an idiot and dismantled the other Secabot corpse, does not have a Secabot backup. I mean, it's not necessarily in the need to have one, but, you know, we like Secabots. Oh, also mountain tunnels that we might have to go and navigate in a little bit. But for now... yeah, they heard we had Secabots, and they are bringing plasmas. Alright, Octanus. Okay, that's fine. We'll move another one up, but obviously won't have quite the reaction fire everybody else. Slimebow returns. Advance. Snapshot saved, and also has psionics. Smitey. And Aegon. Because it's almost invariably better for us to do this. Alright, the not Steve version of Turbo Turtle. Runs up to there. Ilya Reborn, 100% psionic strength. We need to test that. Sif, out you go. And then I might send somebody through the tunnel complex. Tersis. You're on check for tunnel duty. Putter's final form will position up here. And Universal Antimatter, I think, is also going to be on tunnel duty on this side. Alright, break and see what happens. Not much. Antimatter. Advances, just quickly scanning in the tunnel. I'm not expecting too much to be in these, if I'm honest, but you never know sometimes. Random alien spawn locations and hunting them down later can be annoying, but there shouldn't be that many on this ship. It's a damaged scout, so... Okay, snapshot saved. We might even get lucky and be able to just sneak in the way this is set up. Alright, Slime Boy returns. Aiken positions up. Octanus positions. And I think it's just a case of moving our tanks into... Tanks wide, see if we can find anything. Other than more cave complexes. Oh, one statement movement. And they were in the cave complex, just not in that one. I think under armor on a tank is actually their weak point, but apparently that's not going to be a problem here. Right, Slime Boy. I wish to test your psionic skills. Okay, fine. Who else has got psionics nearby there? Universal Antimatter. I wish to test your psionic skills. Success. Okay, so... First off, we're going to throw this over to there. Make sure there's nothing else hiding out in the tunnels, and then we're going to just move you somewhere a little easier to shoot at. Smite you. I think is just going to take this kill here, because I can't think of anything else to do with you. No, okay, fair enough. You get away with it. Sith advances towards the door. I suppose Slime Boy's got enough time to just do... Yeah, okay. Auto shot. Missed Octanus. Octanus needs some experience points, so let's go for this as well. Snapshot, half chance. I mean, if it fails, all we do is just go back through more psionic testing. But it didn't. Okay, hover tank. Advanced, not seeing much, and I doubt that we got too much to worry about with what's actually inside there. But the tank's just spent the turn confirming that, so... Or all but confirming it, I should say. Hover tank into position. Yeah, nothing to really worry about. We've got the only entrance covered. Tank should survive. I suppose there's always the chance it won't. And Ilya is going to be on point. Along with Turbo Turtle, I believe. 17 it is to enter through that one gap over there. I'm not going to. Tersus? No, okay. Apparently he's given up on his cave exploration. Which, honestly, I can't blame him for. Okay, a bit of movement inside, so we know there's at least some doors left, which, you know, sometimes an important thing. Actually, I didn't want to move Sif quite there. Ilya, do you wish to have a go at this? I mean... You'd have one Psy Shock, but that's all you'd have. And if we put one level up, we'll see Turbo Turtle is there as well, so we'll move Turbo Turtle in position here. No Stormtrooper armor, unfortunately. Or at least not much Stormtrooper armor. And yeah, look, I'm not keen on running Aegon into this mess, so we're going to position other people. Yeah, we'll possibly have a go at this with Octanus in a moment. Smitey. Just long observe, I think. Although I suppose we could always use him to just blast a hole through the wall. Antimatter has managed some psionic wibbliness today. Slimeboy hasn't, but he's had a go. And that should hopefully improve his skill going forward. Yeah, I'm doubting there's anyone else outside. I think they're all in, but just ensuring things. Okay. Sith. Advance. Double door. Oh, classic configuration problems coming up now. Alright, duck and duck. So they've got snapshots prepared. Ilya, we want to reserve. Yes, she's the psyker, but we want to be cautious. And that's why we're going to move our time units up and get Slimeboy ready to assist. Okay, so we know there's one that direction. We could even have Octanus just take the shot. Up we go, and we're moving over to here, so there's less chance of you being shot at. Alright, time moves on. So if there's going to be anybody, you'd think it'd be from this direction, at least initially. Or I could use the thing and try and blast through the middle. I also have not set this up properly because we want to, of course, have snapshots. Slimeboy in. I mean, word once. Worked once, why wouldn't it work a second time? Alright, Ilya. Get you ready. Slimeboy is going to advance. And then when they come around the door. Successful mind control. He's the only one there. Execution. Alright, some more alloys, more stuff and things. A few upgrades, I'm sure. And I suppose we could do one more mission. In hopes of getting a little more Illyrium before we end. And if anything, because Sekabod demands blood. So does the rail tank, actually, who actually moved. But it did. Okay. Sekabod then. Down we go. Target 1. Auto fire. No tiny units, but we should be able to get a snip. We're not going to be able to get a snap off. So we're just going to be a nice big target. Meanwhile, Vegan Bob wants to do some psionic testing, I think. Well, can't actually do psionic testing. Alright, snapshot saved. Doom guy. Okay, that's the cover. Crazy guy. Elevate 1, and we will have an auto fire. Miss, miss, miss. Joker up top. And this ship looks to be more or less intact, so we might luck into 50 Illyrium from this, which, you know, at this point we're going to take. Alright, door is over there as well as to be something to think about. Moonbeam. Over here. And Markalor over here. Two hits, reaction fire. We might have to do some healing in a moment, but yeah, Crimson Tape is wounded. They actually didn't take that much damage, but we should probably still see if we can get him patched up. Hey, the Joker even has a medkit. Perfect. And that means the Tape is back onto defensive positioning here. Moonbeam on defensive positioning there. And then we're going to move the Secapod into a position to protect his human friends. Vegan Bob, advance. Markalor advances, and Doom Guy advances. Oh. We've lost the totally original Doom Guy. And we lost a Stormtrooper armor. Well, I don't know if we're going to get you to fit, but we're going to put you in it somehow. Alright, one side attack. There's no additional psionic assists nearby. I guess we're just going to blast you. This is the risk of doing these sorts of missions. It just, people tend to die. It only takes one lucky plasma shot, really. The good news, Steve can look in. He just can't do anything about it. Alright, we'll advance Scarlet out. Nash Nash. And Vegan Bob. Alright, so Vegan Bob and Markalor should be able to cover the entrance. We'll go in from the other side, since I'm fairly certain that we have things covered with Secapod. Crazy Guy can move down as well. And we'll end the turn. Okay, one at the other side of a ship. I was like, somebody can see you, but doesn't matter for right now because we're just going to blast you to pieces. Plasma pod. I want to be your friend. We want to fit you in a Stormtrooper armor suit if we can. It'll be totally painless. Okay, Nash Nash will have on the ground here. Since the Secapod can't actually enter at that point, we might just have to mess around with that. Alright, Secapod, open the door. Be disappointed there are no friends for you. Okay, so that area is covered. Let's move in Markalor. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a fun reaction fire session then. Beam advances. Not much point in moving too many other people in, but let's see where it goes. Okay. Alright, so that area is fine. The Illyrium's intact! For now. Do not destroy the precious Illyrium. on pain of being the original Doom guy. Alright, Scarlet can advance in just so we got this psionic backup in case we need it. Oh, hello. Actually, we don't want to hurt the Illyrium. I hit him with 4 psionics, and he's done nothing. This could go a little badly. Hoping we panicked him. Well, I'm hoping that's mission end, otherwise we're going to lose a person here. We go very, very cavalier when we need to kill people. Alright, yeah, that was far more people than I was expecting. Losing 2, potentially losing 3 is not where we want to be. I mean, it could still get worse, actually, with what I've made the move there, but fine. Crazy guy. That better be it. We lost far too much for this mission. Oh, how many more are there? Somebody is getting in that damaged suit of armor. And it's gonna be you. Alright, so we lost 2 operatives, another one unconscious. We did gain 50 Illyrium out of that. Rose is now promoted to the sergeant. And we will pick up 2 replacement soldiers. Actually, 3 replacement soldiers, because apparently we're lower than 30 here. +1. 12 makes sense. 12 makes sense. But just 3 new soldiers in both bases. If nothing else, this opens up a few extra ranks because it's per the number, so... Oh, we lost some good soldiers there. Well, I hope you enjoyed Mayday. Next time, more XCOM. Until then.